Hello, curious and creatives. Today I am going to share Moira with you. Moira is 84 pages full of beauty. She is 7.5 by 5 and she is one signature. My name is Mimi and I am so glad that you're here with me today. Moira is a trifold fabric covered journal. She has stitching, and I'm going carefully because she just pops open when you when you open the sari ribbon wrap-up cover. She has vintage papers, ephemera, pockets, tucks. She is full of journaling space, another journaler's journal. Tons of creative space here for you. She has collaging, she has clusters, she has belly bands, pockets, lace, avocado dyed papers, as well as coffee dyed papers, among other things. So let's take a look at her. Plain inside cover, some decoration, but as I said, a true journaler's journal. She really is pretty. I want to say that this is part of a digital kit, and I say this in every video that I have made because the journals that I am sharing with you are journals that I've made in the past couple of years, and the digital kits that I used, I was not paying attention to because I really was not making journals for offering. I was making journals because and I still do enjoy the creative process. And not until recently did I decide that I would offer them so they could find a new home. And it's a shame that they're not being used because they really are creative canvases for journalers. So the digitals that I've used, I do not know who they're from, and as I've asked in other videos, if you do recognize the work and you would be so kind as to mention it in the comments, I would be so grateful to give those creatives credit for the beautiful work that I am using here. And to those creatives, I apologize for not having paid attention, but as I said, this was it was never my intention to publicly offer my journals. I really was enjoying hoarding them. That's the sad truth. But anyway, so thank you so much if you could do that. Vintage book pages, coffee type paper, cluster decoration, let's see what we have here. Vintage ephemera. I see a playing card also. A stitched decoration. And the photo in a little homemade pocket, or original pocket I should say. I don't know if this is also part of the kit. I want to say no, but possibly. Journaling card, little pocket, decorated pocket. This seems to be part of a digital kit. Avocado dyed doily, a pocket with a decorated tag, an Edith Holden page, a belly band, and I want to say this is a mini journal. And I have used a magazine page as a cover with some lace. A pocket, This is vintage inspired ephemera. And this is functional. Okay, just the tag is functional. A decorated band. Oh, here it is. Okay. With a bit of a cluster and a vintage card with some stitching detail on it. I guess I should put it this way. This seems to be the front of it. Music paper, book page, a belly band with this beautiful image. I love this image. Journaling card. It looks so beautiful there, so dainty. Vintage book pages, and this is the other side of that stack with some paper, just plain paper, Braille paper, avocado type paper to use. A music card, vintage music card with a bead that I made, and this is a floating pocket. And a tag. And a journaling card. Wow. With some goodies to use in there, some tickets. Vintage book page to use, and this is a decoupaged book page. It could also be used as a journaling card. This is the other side of the beautiful Edith Holden book page with a vintage postcard that I think is so gorgeous. I love the gold on it. This seems to be vintage inspired ephemera. Beautiful. And I don't know if this is part of a digital kit. The avocado type oiling. This is part of a digital kit. Yeah, this is the other side of that. And this was actually not the way it was supposed to print, I recall. I think my printer may have been running out of ink. I don't think this is the actual color, but I loved the hue and I kept it. So here it is. And this is a little sleeve with some ephemera. And let's see if I can do this. Okay. Not bad. More vintage inspired ephemera. Vintage magazine page with a pocket and some vintage ephemera here. Or is this vintage inspired ephemera? Oh, this is vintage inspired ephemera. Okay. But there is more in here. And this is authentic vintage ephemera. I'm going to leave this out and then I will put it in. And this is a cluster. This is not removable. Avocado type paper. Beautiful stationery paper. I think that's what that was. A little cluster on a vintage book page. Coffee type paper. Vintage book page with some vintage and vintage inspired ephemera. And Braille paper. This gorgeous image, and I'm sure this is from an Ideals magazine. I love, love, love their images. And the back cover of our journal. Okay, this goes like this actually. It's a little secret spot there with some vintage ephemera. I think this is so clever, but half the time I forget how it goes. Okay, there it is. Isn't she beautiful? Here she is, Moira, full of beauty. Thank you so much for joining me today. I will be back to do another journal share soon, and I hope that you are here with me next time. Oh, before that, Moira comes with a curated pack of goodies. I forgot to mention that. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Thank you so much, and I hope you are here with me next time. Bye-bye.